All right, we're recording. Nick, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Back
Appreciate
on
it.
another episode of Down the Bar. I'm your host, capital E. It's only Nick today, which is fine. We're always we love having Nick in the studio, in the booth.
Yeah, man. It's honestly a pleasure. I love coming here and discussing your topics.
It's
fun, honestly.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It is fun, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole point. We have fun on this show.
Yeah,
right?
man.
We have fun and we talk about some crazy shit. Sometimes it's crazy. It's not always crazy.
It's true. And then always after we go to the bar, man, it's a good time.
We do. And
Every time.
I got people waiting for me there right now. I might pop by. I will see. It's a Sunday night. You know, capital E does have to sleep too, right? Next time, we are going to start doing a vlog for you guys in here.
Yeah.
And we're going to start trying to do, actually record us too. So you can see our reactions. You can kind of see what we all look like.
Beyond the audio, get some visuals in there.
Beyond the audio. Yo, that's a cool name. Beyond the audio. That sounds cool, but like I can't really just call it Beyond the Audio because it would be like, well, that's.
I don't know.
It doesn't sound like it sounds cool, but it doesn't sound engaging as like an actual show title would be. Like right now, Down at the Bar or Down the Bar is my number one.
I like it.
But Beyond the Audio, that sounds cool, man. I like that. Should be like a chapter manual in like a book. You know what I mean? Beyond the Audio. I like that. It just sounds crisp.
True.
Anyways, without further ado, we will drop into it today. And remember, the way that these topics are paired, I do try to do a crazy one and a normal one. But it is kind of mostly at random. So these two just kind of got paired randomly.
Okay.
And we'll see what we have to talk about today on these particular subjects.
All right.
So, the first one. Nick.
Yep.
How do you feel about soccer?
All right, man. I've got a lot of friends who play soccer, but they don't call it soccer. They actually call it football. They're from all over the world. They're gods at it. I'm not really good at it myself. I actually kind of suck. I'm actually ass at soccer.
Okay.
But I think it actually takes talent. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, people curving a ball and running at the same time, like dribbling, man. Like, it's not my thing. I can only focus on one thing at a time. That's why I'm a wrestler, man. I can't. You got one opponent. You don't got five guys on you, and at the same time you're trying to handle a ball. Same with hockey or anything. I can't do that, man. I can't do it.
Okay.
I respect it. I honestly respect it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I respect it too, and I'll dive into what I have to say in a bit. A lot of people who know me personally know where I sit with this.
One more thing.
Yeah.
They're dramatic. That's a big one. Like soccer players. Like I'm a competitive skateboarder, and we take slams like hard. We take hard slams, and you see a soccer player lightly fall on the floor. He cries like a bitch, sits out. Then you see a skateboarder face plant like a solid staircase, gets up, laughs, and tries again. Man, like it's a totally different game.
Yeah. Oh, I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Like the X Games can be nuts, and you showed me that one video that one time where that dude fell like 30.
Jake Brown, 40 feet.
40 feet. I was gonna say 30 feet, and I thought that was over the top.
Might as well have jumped out of a 4-story building. Then he walked away.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
That is crazy right there.
Yeah.
Now I do agree with you. I respect the sport.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, I respect all sports, even curling, even there's some sports that like you wouldn't even think of. And I can respect everything. Whatever you do, that's your thing, man. Have fun with whatever you want to do and just have fun with it. That's what matters.
It's true.
I cannot stand soccer.
Really?
I fucking hate it. I respect it, but I can't stand it. I had friends that played.
Yeah.
One of my nephews may have played. The other one's too young, really, right now.
Okay.
I think one of my nephews. I can't remember if he played or not. I can't remember. But even if he did, I'd have to tell my sister, be like, listen, man, like, yeah, I want to come see him play, but at the same time,
It's soccer.
it's soccer. It's boring, man. I'd rather go to one of his school plays or a choir or anything else. I don't want to go sit through soccer, man. You know what? Seeing him in his uniform.
Yeah.
All right, you're very cute. Go get him, buddy.
Yep.
But I don't want to watch you play.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
care.
yeah.
Like it's just I can't stand soccer. The only time I'm soccer anything, is every 4 years in the final minute of the World Cup if England or Germany are in it.
Yeah.
That's it, because that's my background.
Right. Yeah.
And other than that, I'd rather stab my face.
Honestly, I don't like watching it. I think it's hard to play. I think it's actually hard to play, but watching it, nah, man, can't do that.
Yeah,
I
can't play.
Me either.
I've tried. I can't play. You don't like rugby?
I've never actually played rugby before.
Playing rugby's. I've played like nothing professional in no leagues, but I played rugby with some friends, and as long as you're, playing smart with being safe, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, because it is a very competitive and physical
Contact,
and
yeah.
a lot of contact,
Yeah. Yeah.
more than football, I would
Right.
say.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I feel like rugby players are at more risk. They have they wear like no protection like whatsoever, right?
exactly,
They're more than football
exactly,
players. Yeah.
I do, but I love I don't know, rugby's it's pretty fun. I don't know if I could ever sit and watch it, but I mean,
Yeah,
a lot of
no.
people say watch it. Like I love baseball. You know, Jay's season
Yeah.
is
Oh yeah.
they're getting ready for spring training very soon.
Yep.
And I'm just amped about it. I
See-
can't wait.
So that's the thing about my sport, wrestling, man. That never gets old. When you see some guy pick some guy up and drop him on his ass, it's like, oh damn, that was sick. And like, even though like he drops him, it's still a respectful thing, man. They're out at the end. They give each other a hug. And
Oh, you never want to try to. I mean, unless there's some personal weird beef, you
Exactly.
never ever want to hurt anyone.
exactly. But that's the thing about wrestling. It's just like it's not like there's so many different things that can happen. That's really with any sport. But honestly, like when you see some guy just slam some guy, it's like, whoa, that was sick. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Do you watch? Are you a big UFC guy?
Yeah, I do.
I love.
Yeah,
I do like to watch the UFC.
UFC is good. Yeah.
I do like to watch the UFC.
Yeah.
I never wrestled before, but you know, you and I had fun the other night when we were. You know,
Yeah.
I got smoked.
Yeah.
I got absolutely smoked. Apparently, my feet almost hit a chandelier.
Yeah, it was good times.
I was drunk too. So I
Yeah,
don't
he's
really-
drunk and high at the same time.
yeah, it was great.
It was
Good
beautiful.
time. But I did it, and I had fun with it, and I'd sure as hell wrestle this guy again. Not trying, you know. I know that I'm never gonna, but it's just fun to do. It's fun just to, you know, it's be physical and it's
Yeah,
fun to
man.
get tossed around.
100%.
Once in a while.
What was I gonna say? Something about soccer.
Oh yeah, that was our original.
Yeah.
That was our. We
Yeah.
always branch off.
Always, but honestly, it makes conversation.
It makes conversation, and that's
That's
what
good.
we do on the show. We branch and we talk like we're just at the bar.
Yeah, man.
Right. We
Yeah.
talk like we're down at the bar. Hence the title, because you didn't pick that up already.
true.
What were you gonna say?
I don't remember.
You lost your train of thought. It might come back to you.
All right, yeah,
It might come back to you.
I'll let you know.
I'll read the statistics.
Okay.
Right now.
Cool.
So we had 28 voters. It's not bad, you know. 50% said it sucks. 50% said that they were a fan of soccer.
Really?
Yep.
That doesn't surprise me. Yeah.
So
people here
14 and
there.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes either way. I find you either hate it or love it.
Yeah.
With soccer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I'll dive into this. And again, maybe this stuff doesn't mean anything. Maybe it does.
Yep.
Of the 14 that said that it does suck,
Yep.
5 were guys. Sorry, 9 were girls, which is a ratio of 35.7 to 64.3.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna lie. Kind of surprised by this. I
Really?
figured more girls are into.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
It's cheap to play. It's
Yeah.
the cheapest sport I think that you can get into. I played hockey.
Yeah, hockey's
growing up,
expensive,
and it's
yeah.
expensive. It's
Yep.
hard to do.
Yep.
So I think that's why a lot of people play soccer. I never played soccer as a kid. I played baseball for a tiny little bit,
Gotcha.
and then hockey.
Okay.
But I'm surprised by this. I figured more guys would say soccer sucked,
Yeah. Honestly.
and more girls.
I know more girls that play in leagues and stuff than I know guys.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and me too.
Yeah.
So that's shocking to me. Now, over on the people who like it, we have a 50-50 split on that as well.
Right, yeah.
7 and 7. 7 guys, 7 girls said that they were a fan.
Right.
Now, I don't have specifics on whether they're, you know, they prefer to play, they like to do both, they like to watch.
Right.
I don't
yeah,
know.
Yeah.
But that's what the voters have come up with. In my opinion, it's just I get so bored, and the penalty kicks is almost a guaranteed goal every time. The nets
Right,
are
yeah.
15,000 feet
Yeah.
wide.
And then half the time
Right.
the goalie's guessing which way to jump and
The-
jumps the wrong way.
The goalie's guessing, which
Yeah.
guessing is not a talent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I like hockey is my no. It's very close between hockey and baseball. Very
Yeah,
close.
yeah.
I really don't know which one I like. When baseball season is ending, I'm getting back into hockey. 'Cause it's
Gotcha,
like,
yeah.
I haven't seen hockey in a long time.
Yeah.
But now that we've had hockey around for a while and this cold weather that sucks,
Right. Yeah.
I'm getting stoked for baseball. So I
Yeah,
guess it
man.
depends on, for me, what time of year for my hockey or my
Oh,
baseball.
I'm a hockey guy all the time.
Yeah.
I love my hockey. Yeah.
Hockey's wicked.
Yeah.
I love football too. I love basketball. But hockey and baseball are, for me, it's like, it's not even a question.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
I admire wrestling. I really don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Can't stand the WWE or WWF.
Oh yeah, that's just crap. Don't
Yeah.
ever watch that. I sometimes tell people like, oh, I wrestle. Like, oh, so this is what you do. It's like, no,
No.
that's not what I do. No, not that.
I liked it back in the day, well, when I was young, and there was, you know, Kane and Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Have you ever seen
Goldberg.
Have you ever seen the videos where So they beat someone up in the ring, right? And then they're in the hospital, and then the wrestler comes to the hospital and beats them up after they already beat them up in the ring.
It's like, yeah, it's
What
so
the
like, and
hell,
people
man?
get super into it.
Yeah, it's
If anything,
dumb.
fighting wise, I do enjoy watching a little bit of boxing. I really don't know too much about it,
Yeah.
but
I like UFC, though.
I love UFC.
UFC's
I love
good.
pay-per-view events. I get
Yeah.
stoked, especially
Yeah.
if Conor McGregor's fighting.
Yeah,
That
what a
guy,
guy.
yeah. How you gonna how you not gonna like that?
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
man?
I
You know
love
what
his
mean?
cockiness. Yeah,
It's great, and it brings audiences.
it's true. It's true.
Like a lot of people, even if you don't like Conor McGregor, you always want to see what's he gonna do next. What's he
Yeah,
gonna say?
yeah,
right?
yeah. He's like a celebrity, really.
He's a character on
Yeah.
just, and I love the way he dresses, man.
Yeah.
The only guy who wears better suits than him is Don Cherry.
Yeah, it's true. It's really true. It's so true. So true. So
Like,
true. So true.
It's like, you know, he looks dope, and the way he carries himself is funny as hell. He
Yeah.
brings people in because
Yeah.
they just want to see Conor McGregor. And even if people don't watch UFC, they know who Conor McGregor is.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Do you watch
Always.
UFC? No. Do you know who this guy is? No. This guy? No. Conor McGregor? Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You at
yeah.
least get I've heard the name.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
You get
100%.
you get that at least.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you my final view on soccer. I
Alright,
agree
cool.
with you 100% on these guys are a lot of the times pussies, man.
Yeah.
Falling on the
Oh, yeah.
ground,
Oh, yeah.
holding their arm or their elbow because of
So they get a penalty kick or whatever the hell how that. I don't know
yeah,
how
and
that
it's
works.
like and they get one of those yellow or red
yellow
cards. I don't know what the
yeah,
hell
yeah.
this means. I don't know.
I do. I think if you get 2 yellow card or something, then you get a red card. Red card means I think you're out. You're out. If
Oh,
you-
yellow card's a warning. Red
Yellow
card
card's
is-
warning. Red card means you're out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't. Whatever happened to good old sitting in the penalty box?
Yeah,
You know?
right? Yeah.
That's what it should all be about.
Yeah.
But I will say one thing. And this goes again with my original prediction about I would have figured more girls would have liked soccer as opposed to
Right.
thinking that it sucks. I don't watch female soccer. I've seen it though.
Yeah.
And those women are tough as nails.
Really.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They bleed. They get back up. You know, they fall. They break shit
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
I would say you take a top of the line women's soccer team. Maybe not. Maybe not going against a world champion soccer men's team. But
Yeah.
you take a very good women's soccer team and you
Yeah.
put them against another equivalent in talent
Men's team.
men's team.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this much: if they don't win, which they probably would win,
Put up a hell of a good fight.
put up a hell of a good fight,
Yeah.
and they would out tough them big time.
You think so?
You'd
Yeah.
have,
Yeah.
You'd have 3 guys leaving probably throughout
yeah.
the game,
Yeah.
whereas girls would have suffer the same injury
Yeah.
and be like, let's go
Let's
back,
keep going.
let's
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah. Skateboarder mentality that I have. Yeah. Man.
And it's like, it's truly admirable.
Yeah,
my
for sure,
opinion,
for
you
sure.
know?
Yep.
But like I said, nothing's gonna change my mind on soccer
Yeah.
being shit in
Yeah,
general.
yeah.
I can respect it as a sport, but it's not for me.
Yeah,
and
no worries.
From what I hear from you, you can respect it. But
Yeah, but it's not my thing. Not really. No.
Now,
Kinda
unfortunately, it's just me and Nick here to really talk about that. If there were more people here, I'm sure we'd have some pro soccer people that would really give us some
Yeah.
information. So if you end up seeing this video, please comment. Let me know why you like soccer or why you don't, and just give a little brief description on why, because it'd help us out, and maybe we'll do a part 2 of this with a bigger crew of
That'd
people.
be cool. Yeah.
So, having said that, we got to move on to the next question.
All right.
Now, pay attention to the wording here.
Okay.
Not what would you rather. It's is it better. So would you rather are kind of a choice, whereas is it better might be like one might be better than the other. Do you know
Right.
what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. I see
Like
what
for
you're saying.
example, is it better for me to go home after this instead of going to the bar?
It's like a situational thing.
Yes,
Okay.
probably is better.
Yeah.
If I had the choice, probably gonna go to the bar, which is
I see
probably
what
what
you're
I'm
saying.
gonna end up popping by and doing anyways.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the key point here on this question.
Okay.
Is it better, in your opinion?
Yep.
Is it better to be respected or feared, and why?
Oh man. I'm gonna have to think about this one. For
It's a
second.
tough one. That's why.
This is really hard. I mean, I'm honestly gonna say, I'm gonna say respected because like I had a job, a really shitty job across the street from this building, and I didn't fear this lady, but she tried to make me fear her, and it just pissed me right off.
Okay.
And like I feel like if I respected her, and maybe she told me something, like I feel like I respect our higher ups at our job, Blue Notes.
Yeah.
And if they were to tell me I'm doing something wrong, yeah, sure, okay, I'll fix that. Like thanks, like I respect you.
Oh, I agree.
But if someone's trying to be a dick about it and like trying to inject fear into me, like kind of like I think of it as like maybe like communism, like back in the day, for example,
Like
the Russian, like Stalin and like stuff like that.
Stalin,
like,
he was an evil bastard.
he purposely injected fear into people so they listen to him, right? That's just not my thing, man.
Yeah,
Don't
wouldn't he?
like that.
I heard he killed his own people too, man.
Oh, all the
He would do
time,
shit
yeah.
like
All
that.
the time.
That's
All
nuts. That's
the time.
nutty.
Yeah.
How you gonna lead when you're killing your own men?
Exactly. And see, that's why I think
Okay.
the whole respect thing is important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I do agree with you, but I do see why being feared
Oh, for sure.
would be a benefit.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I agree. I think being respected is a better thing to be. I think because then people want to work with you.
Yeah. for
Right?
sure.
If you're feared, they're just doing it out of fear, and the
Yeah.
first chance they get to
Get the fuck out.
get
yeah.
the fuck out, they're out.
They're
right?
gone,
Or
yeah.
screw you over, they'll do it in a second.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So we had 25 voters for this.
Okay.
Sorry, I have a little bit of a list because you haven't noticed. And of the 25 voters, 80% were for respected.
Yep.
As opposed to the 20% who were for feared. So we had 20 voters for respected, 5 for feared. So the ratio for respected was 5 guys and 15 girls.
Okay.
Which is a 25% and 75% difference.
Yeah.
And this one I knew that girls would cream the guys on voting for respected.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
being feared is a guy
thing. That's a guy thing. For
right?
sure. For sure.
It's like you kind of like, because I guess being feared implies like, I don't know, what would it imply? Being feared implies like leader, like not ruthless.
Beat the shit out of
Yeah,
you.
not
yeah.
like masculine stereotypes.
Yeah,
I
not
guess.
saying that females aren't tough and they couldn't beat the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I just feel like it's
That's-
qualities guys would rather want than I think females.
On average,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Now, having said that, because of the big difference between respected and feared, there were more guys still that voted for respected than actually did feared.
Yeah.
But we're gonna break that down with the percentage that did vote feared. So it was 20% of the 25, which is 5 people, 3 guys, 2 girls, percentage of 60% versus 40%. And I could have told you this. I could have told you that more guys would be for feared for the exact same reasons that we just discussed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's better to be respected because, it means, people usually would like you. I mean, you don't have to necessarily like everybody that you respect.
Right,
You can respect, like, for example,
Parents.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
And what did we just talk about? Soccer. I can't stand it. Don't like it.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we both said we
wow.
respect it.
That's
right?
funny how that came out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Jeez.
Right? And
Yeah.
it's a good point.
Yeah.
So you don't
For
have to, but like I would say usually someone likes you who
Yeah.
when you're
I say the
respected.
majority of the time. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that is I think they're both very important, but I would say that the two are mutually exclusive. I would say that you want to be a little bit
Yeah.
feared.
I say a bit of both. Yeah.
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 Especially when you're in charge, you're CEO of a company, you're in charge of a group project, you're in
Yeah.
charge of a whatever, you're a boss in general.
Yep.
Or even just what you said, being a parent. You want your child not to be scared of you,
Right.
but you want your child to know that there will be
Consequences if they do something
there will
wrong,
be
yeah.
discipline for
Yeah.
disobeying.
Yeah, and that's I see a lot of problems nowadays. With
Well,
parenting. It's
nowadays all
horrible.
the kids
horrible.
it's the age of entitlement. All
Yeah.
the kids are, and now you're not allowed to spank your kids and
Oh,
whatnot.
yeah,
and
yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's personally, I don't have kids. I don't plan on having kids, but
Yep.
I got spanked, not
Yep.
over the top, but
Yep.
if I was bad,
Yep,
if I disobeyed, there were warnings, and then I got a slap in the
Yep,
butt.
same.
You know,
Yep. Oh.
and
as you got older, it got a little bit worse. But yeah, and yeah.
I think I think it needs to be done. Now, I'm not going to dive into that too much because
Yeah.
I think that would make a great show. Is spanking your kids okay?
Ah,
Right?
I like that. I like
or
that. I
whether
like that, I
you
like
were
that.
spanked growing up or not, which we
Yeah.
can all break that down on one of the next shows. But
yeah,
being, like a boss at work,
yeah,
if you're not scared of your boss, or not scared sounds intense. If you're not
Yeah.
at least a little bit like, if you,
worried. Like let's say you don't
Worried
complete a
that-
task on time, and you know your boss isn't gonna care. You're just gonna keep pushing it off, right?
You're never gonna learn.
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
You're never gonna learn.
exactly. Yep.
In order to be a good boss, you need to
establish that
establish that. Listen, I'm
Yeah.
your friend, but I'm also your superior.
Yeah,
At
and
this particular.
I
place
feel like
of
our
work.
bosses do that pretty well at our job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
She'll be on the show actually. Her name's Cass. Cass, shout out to you here. But yeah, she's very good at, being our friend and being chill with us. And you know what? She's told me when I gotta smarten up on something.
Yep.
And I don't have no beef. I don't walk away going, oh yeah, she told me off. Fuck her today.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, I walk away changing whatever it was.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Because there's that level.
Yep.
Of just the difference between one is a manager, one is an employee.
Yep.
Well, they're both employees, but one's like a part-time sales associate.
Yep.
So I have to understand that she is my superior, and I have to respect her rules, and because it's our place of work. But if I disobey, there'll be consequences. They'll be
Yep.
written up.
100%.
I'll be fired if it ever came down to something crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or quick coached is whatever they
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah.
Quick coached.
Yeah.
And that's just it. So that's why I think it's important to be both.
Yeah,
but I
sure.
think for me the big difference between the two is at least like try to be liked.
Yeah.
Because then people want to help you.
Right, yeah.
People want, and the whole point is of all the stuff I just gave you examples of. It's because I respect our bosses.
Yeah, for
right?
sure. Yeah.
So it's like that's why when I do get, hey, you got to do this, you got to do that, right? Or make sure you do this, or you got to fix this, you got to improve on this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't walk away holding a grudge or being annoyed
Right,
because of the
yeah, yeah.
respect, and I know that they're only telling me that to benefit me.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not telling you
literally.
that to
Piss you off or
it's
something,
not like
yeah.
it's not like somebody comes over to me and says, "Oh, Eric, this blah blah blah," and then goes over and starts talking shit about me with you. Right?
Yeah. Right.
It's
yeah.
like what you know what I mean? Like so
Yeah.
you have to kind of eventually get to the age where you just kind of like you lose your pride a little bit, where it's like I don't care. I'm if I'm being talked to or need to change a certain way I'm doing something,
Yeah.
then that's just how it is. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
And you don't got to be a little child baby about it.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. That's all I have to say about the situation. I would say that it is better to be respected over feared, but you definitely want a hint of both.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Yep,
think that's
agreed.
what's most important. Anyways, please, again, let us know what you have to say about the situation. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just us and my Instagram polls. Maybe everybody thinks being feared is way more important. But if you see this video, please leave a comment and just tell us why. Little description on why. And Nick, I'll let you get out of here. I can see that you're fading. You've been up for like what, 40 hours?
36. I'm passing out right now. I'm literally just falling asleep right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. I can
Yeah.
see it. Well, we're at the perfect time to cut this off.
Perfect.
So Nick, thanks for coming out.
No worries. Good night, man.
Always blessed to have you.
Thank you.
And make sure you go get some snooze.
Yeah, doing
and,
that right now.
We'll see you next time, probably tomorrow on Down at the Bar. I'm Capital E. Good night.